like the next preseason game, the Cowboys play the Cardinals on Friday the 13th, and preseason game 1 you'll see the starters, like Dak maybe not because his shoulder still, but you'll see Zeke play. You'll see Amari Cooper. Oh no, Mark Cooper's on the fucking pup list too. You'll see CeeDee Lamb. You'll get Michael Gallup. All the guys. You'll get all your starters for at least, I would say, it's different now because there's only the 3 preseason games. So I would imagine they're all going to play for at least a quarter. So that's kind of fun. We get to see some actual players that we cheer and actually like, and not just.
Are the players fans of preseason? Do you think?
I think it depends. If you're a superstar that's already made his mark in the league, no. But if you're, I imagine Micah Parsons went into it looking at it like it was going to be a game. You know, you're still trying to prove something. I think it's probably the guys that are 3rd, 4th, 5th years that have already made their mark, that know they're going to be starting, that probably are just look at it as a kind of a practice. But and that's why you get the type of football that you get, right?
I think the second and okay, this is different now because we have less game. What the hell?
Yeah, so that's what I mean. So you get 3 games. So next week they'll probably play 1 quarter, maybe a bit more. Game 2 will be the dress rehearsal, where they'll probably play 2 to 3 quarters, and then the 3rd game, like the week before season, they probably won't play all that much.
But it's different this year. Last and every season before, we had 4 games, so it was usually the 2nd and 3rd games where the starters would come out and get up to game speed, and then maybe pulled by second half typically, and then no one would play kind of the 4th season.
Yeah,
or they'd have in that last game they'd have whatever last decision was needing to be made. That's where it would probably kind of be decided.
Yeah, when it was 4 weeks, the first week they played maybe a quarter. Second game was a quarter and up to 2. Third game was almost 3 quarters. Like it's a dress rehearsal. Like they almost played the whole game. And then fourth, like you just said, fourth game was basically just the guys that they needed to see, like who they were going to cut, who they were going to sign for that last game. So you do have this other element to it now with the 3 games. So we don't know how much they're going to play. The starters might play a lot in week 1, preseason game 1, and then I'd almost say the whole game in preseason game 2. I'd be surprised if they didn't.
What's the amount of cuts from preseason to season that a team needs to do?
Well, it goes down from 90 to it's going to go from 90 guys on the roster right now to 53 by week 1, and then you have your 8 to 10 guys on the practice squad.
That's a huge.
It's half, almost half, man.
That's unreal.
It really is, and this is going to be cool. Like this Tuesday is the first Hard Knock episode, which kind of sucks for this first game, but by next Friday when their their first preseason game, second including the Hall of Fame game, we're going to kind of get a little bit of behind the scenes stories and maybe have a couple.
But it's not going to cover the Hall of Fame game. Like,
of course it is.
Episode 2 or 3 will be the Hall of Fame game, not the first episode.
Oh, maybe no.
Yeah, when did they start filming?
They'll start filming a week before training camp, and then they'll start filming during training camp.
They'll have Hall of Fame game on the first episode.
It'll be like episode 2 or 3.
No, episode 2 or 3 is they're gonna do it as preseason goes, so that have you ever watched Hard Knocks?
But it's usually like a week or 2 behind.
We'll see.
Okay.
Alex, can you scroll down the schedule there just so I can see the rest of them?
Hey, guess what, Anth?
Muted.
Fuck you.
I thought you were gonna mute me. We don't play the Steelers though, do we, this year? No.
I don't think so.
No, we definitely don't.
Ooh, look at this sweet on November 25th. Damn, that would have been awesome. There's a Skank Fest tour, Comedy Fest, right around the same time.
So are we still going to hit the great Canadian?
I want to do it.
CanFan tour.
I want to do it. It's just I'm worried. I'm honestly worried with us. And I hate to bring up the COVID shit because we've talked about it quite a bit, but I honestly think it's going to be trickier. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be in the open again for us at least. The States, I'm sure you can go down to, but I think to go down there for a week, you'd have to quarantine coming back up here. Maybe not if you have your shots.
Yeah, I think if you're double vaxxed, we wouldn't have.
I would love to go. I'll just leave it at that.
So
I work from home, so I don't give 2 shits if I get quarantined.
Yeah, true enough. So as of now, I would love to go. That's the kind of I've been planning that as my vacation time. Stuff that I'm kind of looking forward to the next preseason game is the Cowboys just getting a touchdown because they didn't they didn't get into the end zone against the Steelers, and even if it's just a shit, like, you're still running the same scheme. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really matter. Even if the team, it could be preseason, but if you don't score, that's still a bad thing. Yeah. Preseason or not, right? Yeah. So I definitely hope their offense puts up more than 3. I definitely hope their kicking improves. I hope Ben DiNucci, when he gets in, he doesn't look like dog shit. And I would love to see Garrett Gilbert connect with CD for a TD. That rhymed. Those are the things I'm looking for.
There's a lot of initials in that.
Yeah, it was CD, TD, AB. So
because you were practicing the NATO phonetic alphabet earlier.
Yeah, that's what it was, right?
They bring the noise. I'm talking